Let's go. What are we working on today? Let's update that. Castle interior. All set. Ooh. All right. All right. So let me close this. Okay. So a bit of a breakdown on what we're doing with this tile set. So it was a mess, so I've kind of just half semi-remodeled the whole lot. Pretty much what is going on is we are doing a kitbash, which is pretty much we're making like all these really basic pieces. So like these walls here I've remade, you know, the floor, these arches, all that kind of stuff. So down the track, when I need to make all these variations and stuff, like let's just say I needed to fill in this section here, what I can do is I can just go and grab like these arches, I can grab this top, and then we'll need sides and we'll need a floor, and I can just drag those across, and then there we have pretty much an entire piece ready to go. So that is what we're doing. We're just kind of building out the basis that we're going to use for everything. So yeah, pretty much we've got these walls here for the straight sections. I do believe we need to model in like maybe an arch and like a wall fill piece that will be used as well. As well as a whole bunch of other things, but yeah, this is basically our kitbash kit that we're making, and then we can pretty much go and model in any kind of variation of the set that we would need from that point on, in like a matter of a minute or two, and just export it so it's done, ready to go. So now that we have these pieces, I'm just going to do a quick audit of like all the other pieces that we're currently using, and throw something together. So castle ceiling beam down to column 01 is done. I think we need a castle door. Oh, maybe castle door. No, so this is fine. That's got animations and everything. I don't want to fuck around with that. Trapped behind more ads. That is. See, maybe I don't know how ads on Twitch work. Because as far as I know, it should just be like, I start a stream, I run 3 minutes as I set up, and then pre-roll it says pre-rolls off for an hour after that. So my understanding is that anyone that joins a stream in that next hour does not get any ads. That is my impression of it. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's better than YouTube because YouTube runs ads individually for like every different person, whenever it wants to, which is not ideal. Because like at least with Twitch, I can say like, oh, you know, if I'm you know, leaking some major shit and people are going to get angry about it, at least I can like make sure I'm not doing it during an ad break, so so all the people know. But yeah, as far as I know, like Twitch ads, it should just like run at the start while I set up, and then once I'm done setting up, I wait for the first run of ads to finish, and then pretty much I should be good to go for the first hour, and no one gets pre-roll. And then I think ads run every 30 minutes anyway. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do some research. Exactly, wouldn't want people to miss a major leak. Even if it's not a leak. Because I have accidentally leaked, I don't know, there was some city ages ago where I made a bad sword. And then we did that. Alright, so this doorway, we need a doorway. And then we have doorway 02, which is just without the podium, so that's easy. Castle into one way. So we already have these side walls done. We just need to build a little, this section, and then we're good to go. Castle in two-way. We already have this, so we're good there. Two-way room. Alright, we've already got most of this. Actually, no, we've already got this. So yeah, we're fine there as well. Two-way to four-way transition. Two-way. Okay, so hall. Small hall to large hall transition, I think, is what this should be called. But yeah, we basically already, once we model the door with that little podium in, we're basically good to go there. Those don't even follow Skyrim naming conventions? Yeah, no. I'm scared to change any kind of naming conventions though, because I feel like I would get in trouble there. So yeah, this hallway is pretty much done. Three-way room is just using all the other pieces as well, so that's basically done.
Your new, starting soon, screen is great fishy, but it's sorely lacking amphibious mammoths. I hope you find the time to put this right before the next stream.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I might be able to fit in a mammoth or two. We will see. We'll see. We'll expand the fishy cinematic universe. Castle four-way. So this is actually what I've already modelled. This piece here on the right. So we're good there as well. So like just from modelling like this section here is like 90% of the tile set. Castle in corner exit. Yeah, so that's just deleting sections of what we've already done. Castle in corner exit B, so that's just the opposite direction corner. So that's just deleting a whole bunch of stuff we've already done, or deleting half of what we've already done. I am more than happy to fix the names. Castle int window big. Okay, this is a new one. I actually haven't looked at this one before. But it looks like I can just use like a majority of what we've already got there. That's fine. That's fine. That's a 5-minute modelling job, no problem. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing the narrow hallways. But if I go fucking up the large hallways, then I'll probably need to do the narrow hallways anyway. And then we've got, what, narrow hallway room. So that's... yeah. That's trivial stuff to do. Narrow hallway corner. Yeah. Narrow hallway stairs, yeah. EZ. And I'm pretty sure this is like Cyrodiil, Broomer's like, I don't know. Broomer's. Stack W top. So yeah, pretty much we've already done this section. Stack ceiling. See, like there's stack ceiling, and then there's also roof beam, which we go and manually place in it anyway. So there's, it feels like there's no point in doing that. yeah, stack bottom doorway, and then bottom doorway just hooks up with these pieces anyway, so that's no problem to do either. Stack bottom left, same deal, we just fill that in. Yeah. Alright, the further I go down, there's a few extra things to model, but pretty much just from these pieces alone, we've done like 70% of this. Stack right top, like, yeah. Waffles, fishy stream, yes. Yes, fishy stream. Castle, tower, wall, lower door. I'm pretty sure I did these, I didn't do this one. What's that? Castle, wall, full arch. I didn't do that. But the tower parts, I'm pretty sure I did. I think SSX requested those, like, at some stage, so I just did them. Let's see, what's collision like on them? Collision king. Yeah, so even collision's like pretty solid for them. I knew what I was doing like 5-10 years ago. No, it would have been 5 years ago I did these. So, chunk mats. We've got a stone, we've got a wood. Does it highlight if I... apparently not. Alright, yeah, so I'm pretty sure I did those. And then we've got like wall end, which, yeah, again, is just going to be the same thing that we fill in all the other places. I don't know what wall arch full is used for, though. And then that's just the piece that they've been using to fill in all the other castle bits, which really should be filled in already. Like, that, they should just be a part of the pieces. Why do we need 3 variations of the same wall trim? And then we're back to the, Oh, okay. Alright, these are different. I'm pretty sure I did collisions with these, though. Maybe I didn't? Oh, maybe I... The collisions are off, either way. Oh, and oh, yeah, those Alright, so we'll have to model this, which might be a bit painful to do. And that's just the mirrored ones. Those are the walls that go on the stairs, which there's no real reason for them to be separated. That's the mirrored version. And then, yeah, now we've got these sections. I don't think I've actually seen these sections used in Bruma. We might jump in and just see if they were used in Bruma first of all. Yeah, what? One's got a doorway? Oh, it's got that arch there, yeah. Balcony end. Balcony mid, which just, yeah, that. And balcony mid is missing a whole section anyway, so I can't imagine that was used unless there's a step somewhere. I'm pretty sure this is used as the entrance to Bruma Castle. Stack stairs door frame. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Stairs left. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like the next most important piece, aside from the doors and the stuff, would be this like lower section here, which shouldn't be too difficult to whip up. Yeah, then there's just that. Oh, and then stair stack right. Alright, easy. So yeah, we've pretty much done 80% of the set, outside of just merging everything, cutting things up, and turning it into a tile set. Narrow hall. Large, I'm pretty sure I did large tower. Yeah, because that's a massive circular thing. Yeah, because I remember modelling this back in the day. I remember doing this. And yeah, tower doors and shit. Yeah. So large tower should, in theory, be good. I don't think anyone's used it yet, though. Yeah, mid-floor, because, yeah, we needed circular stairs that went up. And narrow hall... I haven't heard anything about narrow hall. I don't know if we consider it. It is in the castle interior set, so I guess maybe I am expected to fix those as well. So if that's the case, then like we're 50% of the way there in terms of modelling. And then yeah, I'll just keep complete empty for now. Towers might be for Castle Anvil. I don't know what SSX was working on when he initially requested them. But yeah, he's like, can you whip us up a castle, like a round tower set? This was back in like probably 2016, 2017. So yeah, I basically just built a tower set based off what we already had in the narrow hall set. So yeah, I might have to. Well, hopefully I wasn't too stupid 5 years ago, which is doubtful. But hopefully it's all this part. These 22 pieces that I made, hopefully those are actually good. And then we've potentially got 25 in the narrow hall. And then the bulk of it is the 100 and... well, that would be 52. The bulk of it will be the 52 pieces that I just ran through, which are mostly done anyway. So yeah, let's start with that door. So import FBX castle doorway 01 it was. So basically, this is it. Its snapping position is not good, which is a big part of the reason why. So I'll go 1, 2, 8. That's probably where it was originally intended to go. But yeah, we'll just do it again anyway. So merge by distance and do that. Clean that up a little bit. All right, yeah. So let's fucking do a door. Do a bit of a door. So I'm just going to move that by 512 across that way. Because we want these bottom trims, and these bottom trims also like kind of go slightly under the mesh as well, which also isn't ideal. So yeah, we're gonna ditch those as well and just have them meet the ground, just to slightly save on a few polys that don't need to be spent there. And yeah, we're just gonna throw that in there, like so. Yeah, so we've got something like that going on. We actually don't need a mirror on this. Sorry, we do need a mirror on it, we just don't know the mirrored why. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move that over again, just for the time being, just so I've got something to work with. Just something to approximate with, really. And then, so for the door is likely, based on the current door mesh that we've got, so I don't want to change that too much. So I'm just going to roughly trace the door frame, like so. Yeah, cool. Roughly trace the door frame just so we're not messing up the current doors. I've got that and that. And then we'll just do a merge by distance, make sure that we're not doubling up on verts anywhere. So then, whoops. Now I can chuck a mirror on that. And this is pretty much a big reason why this set is kind of getting redone slightly. 1.32. What I'll do is 1.32 in. So we are now kind of running with the exact same door. Simply make new doors. Yeah, that's also possible. That's also possible. So that's kind of the only thing that I really need from that, because the walls are going to be based off the current archways that I've got here as well. There's shading and stuff included, which we will do as well. So like if I add a bevel modifier on and then change that to weight and make the amount 2. If I go and select all of these harsh edges, change the bevel weight to 1, so now those edges get beveled. I should be able to shade smooth and change that to 180, and then we'll go and add in our sharp edges there, which will also be seams. We now pretty much have that, which is essentially what's here as well, minus the vertex paint. So while we're going through it, we may as well vertex paint it. So one thing that I am doing is I'm slightly lightening the vertex paint on a lot of these meshes as well, just because in Legendary Edition, there is no, I think it's screen space ambient occlusion, which pretty much adds in like all these dark shadows between geometry and stuff. So that is actually included in Special Edition, which, while that is fantastic, it means that where we've added vertex paint for all the ambient occlusion, it now kind of like doubles up and makes things darker than it should be. So yeah, in the pieces that I've redone, I've slightly lightened the ambient occlusion, so now we don't get like super dark shadows. Hopefully don't get super dark shadows. So I'm just going to call this kitbash doorway, so we can use that later. And then yeah, as for the wall, I might throw a cut through there, and then just line that up with the edge there. And then I'll duplicate that, so that's now its own separate thing, and then we can remove that loop on the door. So if I get rid of that door, we've now got this outline here, which in theory will line up nicely with all of these like so. So when we go and kitbash all these, we can just delete the outside of the archway on this piece. So we can essentially get rid of those sections because they won't be necessary anymore, and just rely on this, like this section. Cool. And then we'll throw in that, and then in theory that should be 0. And our doorway should also be 0. Hey Omega, how's it going? Bonus points if they don't line up with the animations. Absolutely. I'm going to specifically make the doors open at really, really weird intervals just to make life difficult for you. I do really like the idea of randomizing the swing speed though. That's some real big brain stuff. Yep. So yeah, it's actually so nice just being able to have everything line up exactly where it should. And all we'll do is we'll throw in 2 cuts there, like so. And I'll slide that out, I'll make it even and flipped. Move that, not flipped, yeah, like so. We'll just do something like that. Even. Yeah, it's probably good. And one thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that I have equal thickness. A lot of this vertex paint, like so. So that's pretty much our doorway done. An audio only ad. 4 ads. Twitch should be running 1.5 minutes of ads. As far as I know. That is all Twitch should be running. So if those 4 ads work out to 1.5 minutes, then we're good. You always watch ads, so I get revenue. Thank you, thank you. You are the true supporter of shady funding practices here at Beyond Skyrim. The truest believer. The money maker of shady funding practices. And I appreciate that. I'm sorry, but I do need to make money. Four ad spots. Do those 4 ad spots work out to 1:30? Because if you're getting more than 1:30, then I need to explore some other options. But if they're 1:30, then that's it's slightly intended, but it's certainly not ideal. And we want to paint on the side. Yeah, no pre-rolls is basically what I've prioritized at this stage. Hence the 3 minutes of ads every time a stream starts. That gives everyone a lot of time to like kind of come in if there are, or like get prepped anyway, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so our doorway is done. It's actually thinner than the other one. Did I just make... Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to rotate that over there. We're going to rotate that over there, and oh, we're going to need an archway there as well. Okay. This set might actually... This set is on its way to get like slightly expanded at this stage as well. So... unintentionally, of course. Call that doorway small. And then we may as well just, like... okay, so... you know, merge by distance when we're removing 6, which I think is reasonable. Ooh, hang on. Undo that, undo that, undo that, undo that. You should go there. Which means that you can now go back to there. Which means you should now go probably there. Maybe. Moved 8 vertices. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make this doorway exactly line up there. Then that can go there, but 14. We'll see where that goes. We'll see where that goes. How do they do it in the F1? Or is it just like it gets minimized and then ads play? Is it like banner ads? So yeah, like look at this old one. We've got like this whole square here. We don't have squares in mine. We just have little triangles that meet up nicely. Oh, look at that. Guy needs to come forward ever so slightly. Like so. Actually, that will do. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Yeah, I wish I had the option to do only banner ads. I would. Right. So there's another piece done. This is the small door, which goes on those sections. One of the most annoying things about this tile set is there is like a small hallway going one way, and then there's like a large hallway that goes the other way. So you kind of have to make like two versions of a hallway, which not the best. So let's just UV this, and then we should be good to go. So stone border. Now there's atrocities like this texture, which is the texture that's used on the roof. So like each of the roofs use like this much of texture space, which hurts me. But then there's really nice sections, like the arches, that are... oh no, sorry, border. The arches and the borders and stuff. I really like that. Because they just kind of... they're designed to work as they do. It's like the barrow set, but worse. Never used the barrow set, so wouldn't know, but... but worse? Yeah, that I can understand. That's arch. And those two are arch. And this guy doesn't actually need a plaster roof material because he's got one. So... one thing that is slightly annoying is that they're non-square textures. So when you unwrap it, it actually... you need to make sure that you've got the texture, the material applied. Otherwise, it tries to unwrap it into a square format, and then you end up with these really messed up proportions from your unwrap. Horizontally. Fit, and then boom. And that's castle wall. And we're in there-ish. I think that looks somewhat flat. I'll just do a fit anyway, just to make sure. Cool. That's another section done. Paraset is cursed. I don't. Maybe it's just like a standards thing. Because like whenever I look at anything, I'm like, you know what? If that's not how I would do it, it's wrong and disgusting, and it needs to be remade. But yeah, in this instance, when the set is actually painful to use by level designers, then there is something intrinsically wrong with the set, which is why I'm remaking it. And I made a salsa earlier in the day, and my hands have been like the chilies were so hot that my hands were burning. They've been burning for like the last 2 hours. I would have started the stream early, but my hands were burning, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So they stopped burning, but then I just rubbed my eye, and I kind of feel a bit of a tingle going on. So if I start crying, it's not because of the set; it's because of the chili. Yeah, actually, I don't want to rule that out. It might be because of the set. It might be because of the set. Okay, so we now have a doorway. Oh fuck, we also needed a little a little podium thing, didn't we? I don't really know what to call that. I'm gonna call it podium. But yeah, if I try and line those doors up, like yeah, the doors are even like a unit off, which just bothers me so much. Get rid of all them. And then how many faces do we have here in a semicircle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we want a circle with 30. If I move that down, that's matching up. And then should... Yeah, I can scale that in. And you know what? That'll do. What goes on there? Something like that. Bring that in slightly more. And it just meets in the middle, so I'll do that. Flip that. What we'll do, grab those, Y0, that can just go at, reset your transforms, -256, so it's dead in the middle. We can get rid of those, and then fill in them. So we'll get rid of that original one. We've now got this guy here. He will be joined with doorway small. And then when I throw on a bevel there, we'll get beveled. And we've got some weird shit going on there. So let's just do a I just real quick. Oh, it's because he's being mirrored. So we'll stop that. That's better. Now we go shaded auto smooth at 180. We'll throw in a seam and a sharp there, so that looks a bit nicer. And I shouldn't have deleted that other part too soon because now I need to re-import it again. Is it always 01? Go 1024. Somewhat similar. Get rid of the collision. I'm going to merge all of that shit because UVs are irrelevant. And okay, cool. So. So one good thing that I can do is at any point, I can do cursor to selected. At any point, I can just grab this and go move in. What does that mean? That kind of meets halfway. So around, say around there-ish. So it's as close as possible to the original one. And then we'll have to get rid of that for vertex painting. So what we might do is just grab that piece, drag that into, merge at the center, and that can be used for vertex painting. And then fill in the rest. Oh shit. Actually, no, don't fill in the rest, because one thing that I have to do is grab them, go about there, throw a cut in, go to there, merge those, and then be good to go. Like so. One thing we might do is going to cut there for vertex paint. And I might actually just bring those out a bit. I'll bring that out to around there, I reckon. And then that will support our vertex paint as well. Oh! Because it's around the base, we'll go real dark. Or we'll go like original dark. Around there. Up here, we'll go a little bit lighter. Like so. And then we had those. We've also got, I might actually do dark, real dark there, because that meets up with the other part as well. Like so. Alright, cool. Shit. And yeah, that's pretty much a doorway done. I do do need to wrap up very shortly, though. It's only a short one, but we are doing one every single day for the Advent calendar. But yeah, that's the doorway done. So now we would just have the wide doorway to do, and then that's kind of like the hallway set. Oh, and we've got the pretty much once the doorway's done, that will give me the arch that I need for these wide sections. And once I have the arch done for the wide sections, I can just fill that in with a wall. So that's another piece done, and so on. But yeah, it's coming along. So like if I grabbed all of that and went 512 that way, boom, we now have a piece with a door in it, right? So it's all coming along. It's all coming along. Slowly building out our kitbash kit. We're definitely over like 50% of the way through this set already, and yeah. But yeah, I need to get to bed early tonight because I need to go out shopping again tomorrow. So, I'm going to call it there. It's only a short, quick one tonight, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll continue on with the castle set tomorrow. We'll probably just wrap it up. I'll go out shopping early in the morning, and then pretty much once I'm back, we'll just finish this, and then it'll be done. I think there's like, in terms of like the complex modeling stuff, the stairs are pretty much the only pieces that really need fixing up. Oh, and then we need to go in and do like collision and stuff too. But like even when kickback, like fucking, if I just said, you know what, let's do a collision mesh for this, because I'm using modifiers for the whole lot. I just remove a few edge loops, remove the bevel weight, and then make it stone. And that's simplified enough. And remove that loop. Collision mesh done. It's that easy. So yeah, we're set up. We're in a good spot. It'll just be a breeze tomorrow, hopefully. Famous last words. But yes, thank you all for watching, and tomorrow we'll finish this up. Alrighty. Yeah, see you all then.